So going into my senior year, I felt like I was playing the best basketball that I ever played. I was the #2 player in the state. I was the number 58 player in the country. I was a 4-star. My EYBL circuit, I played with Team Penny, Coach Hardaway, Todd Day out of Memphis, and they challenged me to be the best I could. I woke up every morning working out with my pops and one of my coaches. They pushed me hard, but they knew that I was going the right way. Well, growing up from Arkansas, you always want to play for Arkansas because it's your state, it's your home, and you want to put that on your back.
You know how we doing in college life, bro.
We all had offers from everywhere, and we was like, we wanted to play with each other. So we all decided to come up here because Arkansas had never had the top 3 players in the same state. Well, we got to campus, we were freshmen, so I mean, it was nerves. But I mean, once we got situated, once we came, practice, got around the other team, all the seniors and stuff like that, it became second nature to all of us.
I'll never forget, right when I figured out what class was coming in with me when I transferred, I seen Khalil and he was dunking everything. So in my head, I was like, man, I get to play with an athletic wing, get to throw him lobs.
So I went through practice like the first week, and then we got the results that I had a heart condition. Even after the test, I was still able to do on-the-court activities. I just couldn't do any physical contact. So I had to stop playing pickup. I couldn't really practice like that. What I could do in practice was non-contact activities. So layups, go through the plays, push-ups, stay in shape, and things like that. I went to all the clinics and all the doctors. They told me that I had a heart thing called a cardiomyopathy. And basically, it's just something where your heart is not getting enough blood. And they was like, my heart wasn't pumping right, so there was a chance that I could pass out or eventually even die if I was on the court and something bad happened. I had a lot of emotions, but I still came to practice every day, ready to work, help my teammates as much as I could. I was able to travel every game. I just felt like that I needed to be there for them because I couldn't feel sad for myself.
Met Khalil right when I got up here. Really didn't click right away, it took a while. Once we figured out that he wasn't gonna be able to play for his freshman year, I think that's when we really got close. Didn't take anything for granted once I seen that basketball can be taken right away.
I was in a tough place. I was depressed, I was going through it because I couldn't play basketball. But I had a sit out. Jalen Harris, he transferred, and he had to sit out, and we became very close because he was energy that I needed. And then the team, they were with me.
Coming in as a sophomore, coming from junior college, he was like my best. He was like the first person I met on campus, and he took me in with open arms.
Going through the workouts, and I'm feeling fine. I feel like I'm ready to play. So I have another test. right before the season starts. And I fell again. And in my sophomore year, I was completely devastated my whole year. So once I figured out that I couldn't play basketball anymore, of course I was depressed. I went through a lot of rough nights where only the people that was closest to me knew about, but I still had to keep a smile on my face every day because I had to be around the team and I had to, you know, be that person that brings energy to the team. The only ones that really knew what I was going through was Adrio, Jalen, Mason, and Trey. Because I talked to them every day about everything, and my parents, of course. But other than that, I felt like I didn't want to tell anybody because I was in a bad place, but I had the right people around me to keep me up.
Whenever the time is right, he's always going to be there for me. He's like my right-hand man, and knowing that he's going to be there for me regardless, the good and the bad, is amazing.
If it wasn't for them, I probably would have went home because I was like, I don't want to be here. Is basketball over for me? Because I've been to the best places in the world and they still can't clear me. And so, you know, I'm looking like I know I can be on the court playing because I felt like I was one of the best players. We knew about his coachings, we knew about his resume, but I had my doubts because I was like, am I gonna lose my scholarship? I didn't know if I was gonna be able to still stay here. And when Coach Musselman got here, he talked to me. He was like, we're gonna keep you on scholarship. He brought in a great staff. He's a great man, and I look up to him because we don't have time to play around when it comes to business. And I will always appreciate him for that.
On the court and off the court, he's always trying to take care of people, always asking if they need help, and just being one of them coaches out there that doesn't have the coaching role, but he's the student assistant coach. So just knowing that Khalil Garland is helping the team.
Khalil is a real big part of the team. He's the heart of the team. He keeps guys like me, Adrio, and Mason going. Without him, I feel like it wouldn't be a brotherhood.
There's no point in you being down anymore. So once I figured that out, I started to be like, okay, it is what it is now, and life is still moving on, so I can't keep dwelling on it. So at one point, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just put that behind me and I'm gonna start a new chapter. And that's what I felt like I did with the help of all the ones that I've kept around me.
Even though he's younger than me, he's taught me so much. I feel like God has put him in a special place. I feel like we met for a reason, and his purpose is way bigger than basketball.
He has matured through everything he has handled is amazing. Like all the things that he has been through his whole life, knowing that he wanted to come play for Arkansas, but God never gave him the opportunity. And just to see the way he's inspiring me and inspiring other people out there that basketball is not going to affect his life.
I'm Khalil Garland, and I'm just getting started.